Hello, good afternoon. It feels great to have you join me on Business This Week on ITV. I am Blessing Aichi. We eat food to grow, we eat food to live. We cannot talk about having food without agricultural activities. And so today the focus on the show would be Nigeria's agricultural sector. Let's look at its contribution to the economy of the nation. But that will be after a business roundup. I'm sure you know that's the first segment of the show. It'll come to you in a bit. Please stay tuned. Our first story in business roundup says the Nigerian Investment Promotion Commission, NIPC, has reported $8.41 billion new investment announcements in Nigeria in the first quarter of 2021, with the manufacturing sector attracting 60%, reflecting the gradual return of investors' confidence after the COVID-induced decline. The first quarter of 2021 investment profile was 75% more than the $4.81 billion reported in the same period in 2020 and 8.38% higher than the $7.76 billion recorded in the previous quarter. That is the fourth quarter of 2020. In its report of investment announcements in Nigeria, January to March 2021, just released, NIPC also noted that Bayelsa and Delta State emerged top investment destinations during the period, followed by Akwa Ibom and Lagos State. The report stated that Bayelsa State received the largest share of the announcement with $3.6 billion in mining and quarrying. Delta State recorded $2.94 billion worth of announcements in seaport construction and power transmission. Akwa Ibom State had $1.4 billion announced in mining and quarrying, and Lagos State with announcements totaling $0.26 billion in finance, insurance, and manufacturing. The report revealed that the leading four destinations accounted for 97% of the total investment announced, as against 56% in the corresponding period in 2020. By sector, manufacturing received the largest investment, accounting for 60% at $5.08 billion, followed by construction at $2.90 billion, electricity at $0.26 billion, agriculture $0.11 billion, and others at $0.07 billion. Domestic investors accounted for 35% of the announcements at $2.95 billion. Other sources were Morocco, $1.40 billion, United Kingdom, $0.24 billion, and United States, $0.08 billion. The National Bureau of Statistics, NBS, said the prices paid by consumers for rice, eggs, tomato, and yam rose in March. This corresponds with the Bureau's March inflation report, which stated that the composite food index rose by 22.95% in March 2021, compared to 21.79% in February 2021. In its selected food price watch data for March 2021, NBS said the average price of 1 dozen of agric eggs, medium size, increased year-on-year by 14% and month-on-month by 1.19% to 524 naira 47 kobo in March 2021 from 518 naira 30 kobo in February 2021, while the average price of piece of agric eggs, medium size, increased year-on-year by 21% and month-on-month by 2.3% to 48 naira 43 kobo in March 2021 from 47 naira 35 kobo in February 2021, while the average price of 1 kilogram of tomato increased year-on-year by 4.8% and decreased month-on-month by minus 0.64% to 267 naira 45 kobo in March 2021 from 269 naira 18 kobo in February 2021. Now let's talk trade, as the nation's trade deficit rose month-on-month by 49% to $2.5 billion in January from $1.69 billion in December last year, even as foreign trade stood at $8.14 billion during the period. Also, capital importation dropped by 31% to $380 million in January from $550 million in December 2020. However, aggregate external trade improved marginally by 3.2% during the period. These were contained in the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, economic report for January 2021, where the Apex Bank stated that the expected positive effect of the reopening of Nigeria's land borders on trading activities was evident, despite the adverse effects of the second wave of the COVID-19 pandemic. Data on aggregate external trade at $8.14 billion showed a month-on-month increase of 3.2% from $7.89 billion recorded in December 2020. When compared with the corresponding period of 2020, it indicated a 27.5% decline. Aggregate exports declined by 9.2% to $2.81 billion in the review period, compared with $3.10 billion in December 2020, due largely to decline in crude oil and gas export receipts. Let's move now to the parallel market and find out what the Naira exchanges to major currencies in the world. It has its own business roundup. We're going to break, and then you'll get a chance to meet my guest as we talk business.
I pledge to Nigeria, my country, to be faithful, loyal, and honest, and to serve Nigeria with all my strength. Now, so it's supposed to be citizens of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Independent television, ITV Nigeria, we don't upgrade. And as we dey upgrade, so it good. Maybe say you follow us upgrade. For you to continue to dey watch our programs, entertainment, breaking news, and current affairs. Now, you go fit watch ITV nationwide for Obodo Nigeria. Watch us on top TSTV for channel 364. Watch us for GoTV for channel 107. Watch us for Star Time for channel 130. And if you dey use free TV, you dey for Abuja. Watch us for free TV for channel 505. ITV. Will they come your area?
Waiting they happen.
How you go stay for 4 days without food inside this house? I don't hear anything today. You must give me that money.
Mr. Daddy, why you want to use hunger kill your wife? I used to take care of my family 100% until when something can happen. Wetin happen? They send me text message say bank don't block my account number. Say I never complete my BVN registration. They say I call the number where they that text message. I can't call them. They say I send them my ATM number and the number where they the back of the ATM, including the expiring date. I can't text everything sent to them. The next thing I see, na alert. They begin to beat my account to until they finish the whole account.
You don't fall mugu with that.
Okay, waiting now come in now.
It means say your husband, you don't do pan.
Hey!
My country people, if anybody send una text message or email say make una send una ATM or BVN number, no send them because na thief them be. Anybody where they use internet, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter or personal mobile phone, fee fall mugu. No share your ATM pin, password or personal information online. Shine your eyes on cyber